Hi, my name is Shyla Carter. I live in Southern California with my two parents who love and support me and raised me in a Christian home. I am a senior in high school, which means I'm 17 years old. I love playing and watching any and all type of sports, but the one I currently play is volleyball because it's the one I have the most interest in. Some of my other hobbies include art, hiking, wakeboarding, surfing, any water sport. I love going to the beach, going to the lake, really any body water in which I could swim in. I'll be happy. I'm not very picky. The current degree I am pursuing is physical therapy because I've been interested in it for quite a while now. But I am definitely open to the Lord's plan for my life, so it may change a few years. Hopefully not a few years. It may change. We'll see what happens. I do not have a job, but after high school, I do plan on getting one. I'm not quite sure when I'll graduate because I'm not 100% set on a degree yet, so it could be varying. I hope to become more confident and increase my skill in public speaking because if you could not tell, I'm very introverted, so it's going to take a lot of work for me, obviously. So moving on to my life-changing event. My life-changing event took place about 4 years ago when my older brother was killed in a motorcycle accident. It was 20 days before his birthday in mid-final season when my dad came home to tell my mother and I that my brother's bike malfunctioned and he went off the track and hit a water tower, which killed him. It rocked my world, and I'm still recovering from it. It takes a while to move on from losing a loved one, but the Lord definitely picked me up and took me through it. I was 12 when that event occurred, so a young 12-year-old learning how to grieve and continue, being able to grow her faith in God was really difficult. I did many events with my mom, actually. We spoke at women's retreats and got really plugged into our women's ministry just to stay close to God through the entire thing. And my dad did Bible studies with all the guys and such. So it definitely didn't waver our faith, but it definitely rocked our world. I learned from it that life is but a vapor. You are definitely not promised tomorrow, which makes my heart go out to these high schoolers so much more who just think that they can do anything worth their life and have no consequences, that they'll wake up tomorrow and feel better. It's not something that happens. Life isn't guaranteed to anyone. And I also learned that I definitely put God in a box. It was very hard for me to discover that because I thought my faith was okay with God. I was a great Christian girl who believed in God all her life, was baptized, but it was the case. Definitely I did have a faith in God. It just wasn't as strong as it should have been. It wasn't really my own. So that event definitely solidified my faith, and it took me a while to definitely trust God and be, okay, you're not in a box and you have complete and utter control of my life. So I'm open with it. And I gave him my past. I gave him my brother, and I told him, okay, use me. I'm an empty vessel, Lord, use me. And he definitely used me because 2 months ago, one of my friends and teammate was killed in a drunk driving accident. It was not her fault or her friend's fault. She was being the one impacted. And it again rocked my world. It rocked my school's world. It rocked a lot of people's lives and flipped them upside down. But the Lord was able to use me and help me, help my friends and her family through the process. And I'm in contact with her mom a lot. We're pretty close because she was actually our coach. So, yeah, that was intense and an intense time. But the Lord got us through it. I'm definitely grateful for His mercy and His grace because we are human, we are sinners, and we need His help through life and through it all. I just want to be able to grow in my faith and knowledge in God more, and I hope taking this communications course could maybe potentially help me in sharing His word as I go throughout life. I'm excited to get to know you guys, and get to learn more about communication together.